And you know, over the course of our lifetimes, humans can shed up to 40 pounds of skin.
Well, my friend, you know, I do work in dermatology.
Mhm.
I used to. I've been out of derm for a year, but yes,
Is that a good number?
Yeah, it's a good number because you actually shed a new layer of skin on your entire body every 28 days.
Mm.
Every 28 days, you have a completely new set of skin on your body.
You never really notice it.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? People with psoriasis,
They notice it.
They notice it because their skin doesn't slough off as fast as ours does. It just keeps, the dead skin keeps piling up.
Stacking.
Yeah, until it's stacked up so much. That's why they flake all the time. Yeah, it's a terrible disease. Yeah, let's start over.
I don't like that.
Or should we keep going? Wait, we don't edit. Let's okay. Come on. Let's move on. I'm not talking about work right now. Let's go on break. Jeez,
this is live, folks. No prep.
I had my hand on the stop button, but I took it off. I said we don't do that.
We don't do that.
Sorry for the horrible beginning.
That's fine.
Okay.
So talking about last episode, remember we were talking about like keeping score. The sometimes it's okay to just kind of have that silent treatment with each other, the open lines of communication.
Mm-hmm.
There's something right towards the end that I wanted to kind of, we started to talk about reading the room.
Yeah.
And I can tell you from 17 years that reading the room and then understanding what your partner needs and wants without them having to tell you is unbelievably important to long-term success.
So give me an example.
Okay, so my wife, Jamie, let's say one day she's coming home late from work, because she does that a lot, seeing patients late.
Yep.
And I'm getting dinner together. I'm at home with the kids getting dinner together. Jesus, just had 2 strokes. My God. And I'm unable to get a hold of her to know what she wants or what she would like. So in that moment, I have to make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to go back through the memory banks and remember what she likes to eat from certain restaurants, what kind of food she likes cooked, what kind of dinner she would like based on what we have available or what I'm going to order.
Mm-hmm.
So then when she gets home, it's just there, it's ready, it's something she likes, and we're good to go.
Yep.
Instead of the extra stress and pressure on her to make her have to make that decision after a long day.
Yeah.
Right?
That's exactly where I was going.
It sounds simple, but is it?
No, right? It's not simple.
Right. And that's something men don't do a real good job of, is kind of paying attention and reading the room.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're in certain restaurants, what is she good to eat? What is she staying away from? What is she like when we go to McDonald's? What is she like when we go to Buffalo Wild Wings, Taco Bell, whatever it is?
Right.
What is she? Because humans, for the most part, are creatures of habit, especially later in life.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to change that much. You're gonna kind of stay in the core family of what you get. Like if you go to Taco Bell, you're gonna get one of the same 10 things you always get, more than likely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's part of it. Another something simple is if you're both sitting on the couch and I'm in charge of the remote, finding a show that we can both tolerate to watch together, because you have different tastes in shows.
Yeah.
So just understanding a show you can put on that you're both going to watch. Right.
Right. And the only reason I'm laughing is because what Alicia and I like is similar,
mm-hmm.
but she also likes a lot of, like when she just wants to be mindless and scroll on her phone and just have something on the background. She likes to watch those stupid housewife shows. I mean, just the fakest, dumbest, and like even if I'm not in the room watching TV with her, but I'm in the kitchen doing something, and I can just hear those yentas just cackling.
Yeah.
Oh God, it makes my blood boil. And I'm like, you're a really smart, successful lady.
Right.
Why do you watch this crap? And she's just like, I want to put something on where I don't have to think. I don't need to do anything about it. So I don't know. I'm laughing at what you said, but to your point, and knowing that other person and being able to read the room, being able to take that decision away from somebody who's been working all day. Yeah. I mean, that's really
you understand. Yeah. And then understanding when they're uncomfortable in a situation, or, when our kids were younger, knowing that she's clearly doesn't have it today to be able to change diapers or clean spit up or to get bottles ready.
Yeah.
Just reading her expression and her body language and knowing she ain't got it tonight. I got to pick it up.
Right.
It's my turn to pick this up for.
And that goes right back to the last episode where we were talking about competing in your marriage. If you compete with one another,
You don't
compete about love, but compete also in the sense of what can I do to make your day better?
to help you.
And then you can compete and try to beat me with what I just did for you. And then I'm going to turn around and try to beat you with what you just did for me. And we compete in that's a healthy competition, man. And when you compete that way, you both win and you reach that pinnacle that we were talking about. You know,
it becomes an unspoken language. So over time, it's become an unspoken language.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's part of our success is I'm able to tell when, I don't know, we're at family's house or something and she's like ready to go, but she's too, like at one of my family functions and she's done, she's ready to go home, but she's too nice to say anything.
Yeah.
And I could tell by her body language. And I'm like, all right, it's time to go. So I'll be like, hey guys, I got to go. I got to get up early for work. I put it on me knowing she's like, I got to get out of here.
Now, can someone who's in a new relationship expect to have that sort of intuition, or does this come with many, many years?
So it comes with years, but what's critical early in relationships is paying attention to the cues.
Mm-hmm.
People give cues, you know that.
Yeah. So
picking up on what certain cues your wife has in certain situations, and then just remembering it later on. Like understanding when she's acting a certain way, and then she'll come and say, I'm really tired. I think we need to go. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Then remembering what her body language was in that moment. So later on, she doesn't have to bring it up.
Yeah.
And doesn't have to feel doesn't have to feel like she's coming to you with a problem or say, this makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you can see it happening and know, okay, I remember last time she put her hands on her head or started doing this, like she's ready to go.
Now that's in a perfect world.
Yeah.
She's ready to go.
Yeah.
You've checked in.
Yeah.
You've confirmed it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Now.
Yeah.
Mr. 17 years.
Oh boy.
I pose this question for you because more than likely this is going to be the situation where she's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
You're having the time of your life. Are you actually in tune to those nonverbal cues that she's giving you? Or let's say she just approaches you and says, hey, I really want to go. But I mean, you're in your element right now. You're telling jokes. You're being quick. You're the funny guy. I mean, the whole thing.
Yeah. So that depends.
Okay.
And I will say it depends on who else is in the group. Like, are we out with other people? Are we at family's house?
Mm-hmm.
The reason I say that is like at some point in our relationship now, she may come to me and say that, and she would be perfectly fine with just, getting an Uber to go home and letting me hang out.
Really?
Or vice versa. Or I've done it for her too.
Yeah.
I've done it for her too. And we don't get mad at each other because we know, hey, she's in this spot. I know she's in a spot. She needs to go home. My birthday party night, for example.
Yeah.
Right? Night at Liberty Inn where I lost just like track of time. She was still having a good time when this happened.
Right.
But in the same breath, she knew it was time for me to go.
And that was great, though, because she needed to, I don't want to say take care of you.
No, but she knew it was time to go.
Yeah, it was.
So she left, had to leave, probably didn't want to. I'm sure she'd have a blast.
We left like we were at the top.
Yeah.
We're at the top. Going.
And I crashed quick that night. My plane fell off the cliff early, man. The landing gear wasn't down. We just went straight.
No.
Because it wasn't late, right? But so in that moment, though, she knew, hey, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is good.
So learning just the mannerisms, the cues that your partner gives you. For men, it's pay attention to your wife/girlfriend, especially if you're 3, 4, 5 years into it.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, you're probably in it for, you make it past, I don't know what the statistics are. They'd be great to look up. What the statistics are. If a marriage makes it past 3 years, what's its long-term success rate? You know what I mean?
Should we
just look it up?
Keep talking. I'll look it up. Yep.
So if you're in this relationship and it's been, 3, 4, 5 years, you have to start picking up on what they like to eat, what they do at a certain time, what their interests are outside of the home, like what they like to do for fun. We go to the casino a lot. We go to Liberty Inn with you guys. And in those moments, are they going to be, is she a kind of just sit at the table and watch us, or is she out having fun? and you understand when their cutoff is. You find something there?
Yeah. Well, not really. First marriages have a cumulative divorce rate of about 40%.
Yeah.
And meaning that roughly 60% of first marriages still last long term without a divorce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. After 3 years specifically, nothing precise, but divorce risk is highest when it's early.
Yeah, I would agree to that.
Yeah.
First 3 to 5 years, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree to that because you're learning each other still, and you're picking up on these cues. And I think, at a certain point, people are going to get tired of telling their spouse over and over again what they like to eat, what they want from here, what they want to do.
Yeah.
You're going to get tired of that. You're going to feel like you're not being listened to. You're not being paid attention to. So what I mean by learning to read the room is picking up on those cues and taking mental notes and remembering.
And that's something you got to do your whole life.
That's
never going to end because
it's never ending.
Because people change every 7 years. You're a completely different person. Completely different person every 7 years. Whether you realize it or not, the statistics show that we just change and we evolve. So you got to think, if you're going to be married for 50 years, that's 7 different people.
Yes, I've been 2 different versions of myself.
Absolutely. Sure. Are you the same guy you were when you guys met?
I don't think so.
Not at all. Not at all. Hell, we're 5 years into knowing each other, and I'm the same guy.
Yes.
I'm just a knucklehead.
So I guess the kind of the point of this part of the conversation is, once you get to that 3 to 5 year range, like, you really got to start paying attention and understanding. Because for us, 17 years later, the amount of stuff that we do for each other, the amount of communication that we have with each other, that is through not even talking, because we just know, makes your life easier.
Right.
Because you don't feel the stress of having to constantly tell the other person, I need this, or what do you mean? You know what I want from McDonald's? I've told you 100 times. Like, why can't you remember?
Yeah. And you know what's cool? And I kind of feel like I keep saying all the wonderful things that Alicia does, but she does do a lot of wonderful things. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna keep touting
brownie points. 4 years in, that's why.
Right. When she listens to this, she's gonna come home and be like, "Oh, I heard what she said. It was great." But what's funny is when we have a late night and she knows I'm hungry.
Yeah.
She will, when we hop in our Uber, she would have already ordered DoorDash.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that happen.
Yeah, you've seen that.
When we come to your house after.
And then on the porch, the food's just there.
Yeah.
It's just like,
so it's something just like that. So think about what that does to you from home. So think about that feeling you have in that moment.
And she knows what I like late night. It's 5 soft shell taco supremes from Taco Bell with fire sauce.
Reading the room.
She knows.
Reading the room. So she's reading the room to understand, hey, it's time to go home.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't eaten in a while. He's going to be hungry. We've been drinking all night. This is what he likes from Taco Bell at 1 a.m. I'm going to get it done.
Yep.
So you get home and there it is.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you how important and valuable that, just little gestures like that all the time, will be for your longevity.
Mm-hmm. And one little thing I do for her is she loves to sleep in on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
But the dogs, of course, have to eat at 7. Yeah. So no matter how late we've been out,
you're getting up at 7.
I get up, feed the dogs, let them out, do that whole thing, and she appreciates that. So just little stuff like that. But so on the other hand of reading the room, let me give you a story of when the room was clearly not read, or maybe the room. How much time? Okay, we're only we're 14 minutes in.
Yeah, you got 6 minutes.
So the room was read, but ignored.
Okay.
I mean, this was so bad. And so we're in Aruba, right?
Oh, okay.
Yep. And we're at the pool, just the 2 of us. No friends were with us on this trip. And we're just doing what we normally do. Sitting by the pool, having cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
And there's these 2 chicks that are probably in their late 20s, early 30s. And, they're bopping around. They're decent looking, whatever. And I noticed that they keep looking in our direction.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, why do these 2 girls keep looking in our direction? Even Alicia noticed it. So anyway.
It's like he doesn't know.
I get... Shut up. So I get to a point where I'm like, I go to get us more drinks. So I get up, go to the bar, and one of them approaches me. and approaches me to where around the corner, so Lish can't see anything of what's going on right now. And the girl goes to me. She says, "Hey, how are you?" I said, "I'm fine." And granted, I've been with my wife all day. I've got my wedding ring on.
Yeah.
She goes, "My friend really wants to be with you tonight. How are we going to make this happen?" I said, "Excuse me?" I said, "I'm married. You see my wife right there." And she's like, "I know she doesn't care, and neither do I. And how are we going to make this happen?" I was like, I was so taken back by the gall,
Wow.
the boldness, the gumption of this woman to say these things to me. I'm just like, and I wasn't mean about it, but I'm like, it's not gonna happen. Like, no, there's no chance. She's like, "Are you serious? You know, like she was persistent."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, it's not gonna happen." And so I was like, "Have a nice day. I'm gonna go get my drinks, but you take care." Okay.
Oh.
And dude, I was blown away by this. Just blown away. But so that's an instance where the room was red and the room was ignored, didn't care. And I guess this happens to guys all the time. It doesn't. People always say, "Oh, the wedding ring checks more." No, ever since I got married, like no one ever approaches me other than these two.
Well, you don't. So remember the episode where you talked about, or you get hit on and you don't
know it. That's right.
I can sit here today and tell you I don't know the last time anything, but again, maybe they have, and I don't know it.
Right. Oh, did it happen to Brian last night?
It did happen to Brian last night.
And he didn't know it.
He didn't know it. I had to tell him, be like, "Brian, remember we were talking about you're getting hit on? You don't know this is happening right now, buddy."
And he was like, "What? Really? It is? Oh, yeah. Didn't know." He's like, "Well, hold on. I got to go back to DJ now.
Gotta go back to my job now."
Right.
Imagine if that was the other way around, if a guy approached a woman.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I imagine that woman would run back and tell her husband.
For sure.
So to follow up the story, I did not tell Lish immediately when I went back to my chair. The reason being,
fired up.
If I had, she would have approached those two chicks and she would have got right in their face. And I'm not going to paint a bad picture. She's not a fighter or anything like that, but
no,
she would have given them a tongue lashing.
Yes.
About respect.
100%.
And so I let it die. I told her later that evening.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "If I see those two bitches tomorrow."
It was going to happen anyway.
Which we did see them the very next day.
Yeah.
But she didn't say anything. She didn't do anything. But she did ask me. She's like, "Babe, what?" She's like, "Why did you wait so long to tell me?" She's like, "You should have told me as soon as you came back to the chair," because she said if that would have happened to me, I would have told you as soon as I came back to the chair. I said, but then I would have been all fired up and I would have went up to the guy and then we would have had an issue.
Right.
Because and again, I'm not a fighter, but we would have had a conversation about respect.
Yeah.
Because you disrespected both of us.
For sure.
You disrespected me
by
even thinking I would go down that road, and you disrespected my wife for thinking that I would do that to her.
It's one thing to ask when you don't know you're married. Mm-hmm. It's another thing to ask when you do know you're married and you don't care.
Yeah. Hell, we just had this conversation upstairs earlier today. Really? Remember? About there's someone, I'm not gonna no names, but there is someone sitting upstairs right now.
Oh, yeah.
Where she was a victim of infidelity.
Yeah.
And there was zero accountability on the guy's part.
Right. Unbelievable.
Unfreaking believable.
Instead, he's blaming the guy that told on him.
Right.
It's like blaming a cop for you speeding and getting a ticket.
Right. How dare you pull me over?
Right.
If you wouldn't have pulled me over, I could have gotten to where I was going.
You ruined my life. No, you did.
Yeah.
By going 90 miles an hour on the highway.
Exactly. Oh, people. You know what? Let's accountability. That's gonna be coming up here in the future. Hey, babe. You need something
right now?
We need my husband to
wrap it up. Our executive producers in the room.
Where are we at? 19 minutes. We got one more. 60 seconds left.
60 seconds.
Okay.
I think it's time to land this plane.
Yeah, let's just land it because I'm getting remember, reading the room? I'm reading it right now.
It's time to land the plane.
All right, guys.
Coming out, oh boy.
We'll see ya.
Let's see ya.
Bye.